It's Friday the 13th. I just wanted to go over a few stocks that we're looking to trade, both long and short. One of them is actually an ETF. And before I begin, I'm going to sound a little bit different today because I'm trying to employ the advice of Howard Lindzen, the chief over at StockTwits. And his advice to me was, we were swapping messages the other day. His advice to me was stay clear, concise, and humble. So it sounded like my wife's suggestion as well. So it must be good advice. So Howard might be listening. Thank you, Howard. And I'm going to try to do that right now. Okay, let's begin with IWM, daily chart. I've been saying this for quite some time now. I'm concerned about this breakdown below the upper band of the rising uptrend channel on a daily chart. That doesn't mean on a macro view we're going to go straight down by no stretch of the imagination. On the week ahead commentary, I'm going to want to take a look at the weekly chart. So this is a very short duration chart. To me, you might as well be looking at it as an intraday chart when you're looking at a daily chart. You need to step back. Keep in mind that this is a 4-year bull run. You can't use a daily chart on a 6 to 8 month basis. You need to take a look at a weekly, monthly chart. And that's what we'll do over the weekend on the week ahead commentary with members. So the market is now open. We are trading lower on the day. They try to pop it higher. No surprise there, short covering Friday. And I wouldn't be a bit surprised if they close it higher as well. But as of right now, at the time of this taping, we are trading below the 50-day moving average, which is not good. So we will be looking, they just popped it higher. Okay, so this is the type of day we're going to see. A few seconds ago, we were lower, now we're higher. Keep an eye on it, short covering Friday, no shock there. We'll be looking to add to shorts in the coming week. However, we are looking for the best risk to reward entry point, and we want to see a confirmation breakdown. So we are not opening up shorts this early in the day on a Friday. Later on this afternoon could be a completely different story, as will Monday be. Let's take a look at other stocks we're looking to trade. Next stock up is U.S. Steel. U.S. Steel has had a nice run in the latter half of the year after a very, very ruthless sell-off. I believe that this sector, the steel names, are going to do well in 2014. U.S. Steel, I'm looking to add. I like this rally. I like the pennant formation. I will be sending out a trade alert to members. This volume is indicative of a consolidation. I don't worry about these above average distribution bars. Remember, there is overhead supply above. No sweat there. I like the accumulation bars more. Those in black. Indicators are looking good. Only concern here is a little bit of choppy action on Stoke RSI. Again, trade alerts to members. I'll be going over the daily, this chart here, on a closing basis, weekly and intraday charts on U.S. Steel with members, and when we plan on entering a trade, and of course, trade alerts to members. Tekay Tankers, this is one of those charts, very similar to what I posted on AK Steel weeks ago. We booked profits on that trade. What else? UNG. I posted that the other day. That's an ETF that we like on natural gas. A TNK, very similar setup. We're seeing commodities and we're seeing sectors begin to break out on the weekly charts. Does that mean they go straight up? No. Does that mean you need to be careful when stepping in to these trades? Absolutely. So we'll look for good setups, but Tekay Tankers is one that I'm happy with, and there is a very, very good catalyst, which I'll be discussing with members, to send the stock higher in the near term. And again, we'll be going over that on the week ahead commentary. Take note of money flow, higher, low on the commentary, breaking out. Very, very good. A good double bottom setup on your on-balance volume. And this is significant. It's a Friday. It's a closing basis. It's a weekly chart. So that's very, very important to me on a longer-term perspective. So why am I bullish on the UNGs, the steel names, the tanker names? Let's take a look. I could sum it up all in one chart. Take a look at the Baltic Dry Sea Index. For those not familiar with the Baltic Dry Sea Index, it is an index that measures the pricing power of dry bulk shippers. Stocks like DRYS, those are dry bulk shippers. Let's take a look. How is DRYS doing? Looking good. Weekly basis. This is a stock that we're looking to add. Very, very good. Note this pullback. A lot of people get afraid by these pullbacks here. You have to appreciate the fact that there is overhead supply here. There are sellers looking to get made whole. So understand the psychology of what's going on. You may be afraid when you see a pullback like this, but understand that there are people back here that have been holding for a long time and they just want their money back, and that's what you're fighting against. And that will prevent the stock from going straight up. So you need to show patience, build your position, and that's what I teach my members. So folks, if you want to check out my trading style, opt in on my homepage for 3 video lessons on how I trade stocks. And if you're watching this on my YouTube channel, subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you're watching this on StockTwits, please follow me on StockTwits. And I always post on StockTwits. It's a great service. Thanks, folks, and I will talk to you soon.